Good morning. I think it's still morning. Today I thought I would talk about this oil, black pepper. Okay, so black pepper is a small bottle of oil. I'll tell you a little bit about the actual oil itself, and then I'm going to share something out of another book, which is a way that I've used black pepper for a long time. Now, about 2 years ago, when I was just sort of getting back into the oil journey, deciding whether or not doTERRA was for me, I remember going to yoga with Julie, actually, and Jody, and I sort of said to them, that there was some stuff going on around me, and that how good would it be if they were doing a BOGO at the time, but how good would it be if they did black pepper? Which then the girls sort of wanted to know why I thought black pepper would be the go, because at the time I kind of knew that black pepper was the oil I needed at the time. Anyway, the very next day, black pepper was offered as the BOGO, so it was kind of one of those signs that, I was back on the right track and doing the right thing. So, black pepper smells amazing. You can use it in your cooking. It is a peppery oil. It's got a nice aroma to it. Okay, according to the big book, the Big Essential Life book, you can use it for all sorts of things. Again, colds, flus, chills, congested airways, a lot of respiratory sort of stuff is what it is good for, and you can use it in your food. It also says you can use it for anxiety, so on the base of your feet is a great way to use it there. I'm going to go a little bit out there, not going what that book says, but telling you some information from this very old book that I have. You can tell it's been well used. It's an interesting book. It does say magical aromatherapy. Magical to me is really just about intention, having a focus and making an intention. And black pepper is in here. Now, in here, there's a whole thing here about using the black pepper oil. And what it says is about using it for protection. Okay, so if you're feeling a lot of negativity coming towards you, or you're scared in circumstances, then black pepper is a great oil to use. Now, before you use it in that way, you kind of just have to sit and do that mindfulness and focus on it, because then if you are in a situation where you are a little scared or whatever, you don't have to have the bottle of oil. What you need is the memory of that oil. So one way to use it is, first off, just a drop on your hands. Gotta love the hands, they come in handy for all sorts of things. So use a drop on your hands and smell it. Okay, just sit there, even close your eyes and just breathe it in. Okay, feel it going into your entire body. Okay, so as you breathe it in, what you need to start to do is start feeling it filling your body, that smell, that aroma. Okay, now think of protection. So we want it to fill us. Then we want to expand that energy. So we want to focus on and have it sort of fill our heart, fill our body, fill our being, and then expand it. Okay, bring it out further. And once we start to bring that energy out, you want to swirl that energy, not in little swirls, but big around your body, tornado type swirls. Okay, you want to feel that energy doing that. Now, what the black pepper does that way is then starts to repel negativity. Okay, so we breathe it in, we get that feeling of it, we expand it out, and we swirl it around us. And that way, anything negative coming to us is repelled, okay, passed back to wherever it's come from, whatever, but we're not taking it on, and that's the biggie. Okay, you can put a drop of the black pepper on your solar plexus every morning before you leave the house. Okay, solar plexus, sole of the feet. We put it on the solar plexus because that's where we take in other people's energy and absorb the negativity and all those things. So if we put it there, same thing, focus, think about that protective tornado going around you and repelling all negativity, and use it that way. A lot of energy work really is about intention, so that's the intention when we use that one. Now, I've also made it up in a bottle. This is the an empty toner bottle from the Virage thing, but it's a great little pump bottle, so I love it. And I've added to that a couple of oils. I've added the black pepper for the protection side of it. I've called it a refreshing blend. It's got lime and wild orange in it and frankincense. Now, all of those have lots of great meanings, and you can look those ones up. It is a refreshing oil. I just like it if I'm like when I go to the bank conference, or if I'm going to things like that where I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone, then it's a really nice one to use, and just to spritz. I have to take my glasses off, but just to spritz around and breathe it in, and remember that connection, remember the focus of the black pepper and getting the protection from that. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's an interesting oil. So a short, sweet one this morning. Give it a go. If you've got black pepper, it is a really nice oil. And I can photocopy the info out of here. It just talks about pretty much that, about being sharpness, what's it say? Sharpening mental facilities and energising the body. So you can also sniff the oil to remain awake, particularly when driving at night. So again, when you sort of look at the broad term of protection, it's a great oil that way. Mental alertness, protection and courage. Okay, I'm going to try and do another one tonight. I will have a chat, think about what I'm going to do, because I'm not sure. But black pepper, if you haven't tried it, it is a beautiful oil. Pop it on your next LRP. It is a really sweet oil to use. Bye.